Why do you use copper or copper alloy shoes? Copper and copper alloy shoes have some great benefit to it. Copper is an antimicrobial metal. It can be registered with the EPA, and claims on antimicrobial are proven and can be found on the EPA sites. The advantages of using a copper alloy shoe for the antimicrobial part is anything in contact with the foot and the copper will kill bacteria, 99.9% of bacteria. The other thing that it does is when you drive a steel nail into the holes and comes out the foot, the reaction between the steel and the copper help produce copper salts, which also leaches out into the foot and creates an antimicrobial way of getting to issues in the foot. So anything in contact with this will kill bacteria. The other advantages to copper is that of like softer metals is it has an 8 to 9% reduction of hoof wall shock to the hoof wall, therefore reducing shock to the hoof. Kawell's copper horseshoes come in both a front and a hind pattern, and they come with quarter clips, toe clips on the shoes. You can order them plain or with clips. They can be forged cold pretty easily, even this wide web shoe pattern, as well as you can heat up the shoe and forge it out in the forge and do most anything you want with the horseshoe. So they can be both work hot and cold without a problem, and they come in front and hind patterns, clipped and unclipped. The copper alloy shoes can be worked just like steel in the forge without any problems. Here's one that a clip was drawn out on. So if you bought plain shoes and wanted to draw a clip, you can very easily draw a clip out on the shoe in the forge. It's a little bit softer and you don't have to hit it as hard, and you don't have to pull as much metal with that clip. The other thing you can do with copper alloy shoes is you can braze anything you want into the shoe. So here's an example of where we took and made some heart bar shoes on a hind pattern and on a front pattern by taking an old piece of copper shoe and forging out a frog plate. You can use either a piece of old shoe copper, or you can use copper alloy blank. But copper brazes very easily into itself, as well as it brazes very easily into a steel shoe. So here's a steel shoe that I would normally wear, and let's say you're dealing with a frog that has canker or some atrophy or thrush to it, I can also forge in a copper plate into this shoe, and this allows the shoe to be in contact with that, therefore helping the copper work against the bacteria.